Hello, Greyhounds. We had another amazing week with the Dreambox Challenge. Thank you to everyone who is participating. I know that your teachers are very proud of you. We're going to go through some of the results right now. So I've made a graph here that shows week 1 versus week 2. And I want to make sure you have a look at it and really think about what this graph is showing us and think about the story that it tells. So what do you notice when you compare week 1, which is the blue bar, to week 2, which is the red bar? And I do notice some changes, and I'm wondering what some of the reasons for those changes could be. So you could talk about that as a class. Here's another graph. This is called Dreambox Challenge Overall. And I want you to really look at this graph and think about what it's telling you and think about how it's different from this graph we just looked at and how it might be the same as this graph that we just looked at. Okay. When I look at it, I'm thinking that it looks to me like Mrs. McPhee's class might be in the lead. Well done. I'm wondering if this graph here tells the same story. And this here says Dreambox Lessons Whole School. So before we began the challenge, some of the classes went back to their class and they made some predictions about how many lessons as a whole school they thought that we could complete. I'm wondering how many we've completed altogether in week 1 and week 2. And now to the record setters, and we'll start with Junior today. One thing that I wanted to point out is I noticed that Miss Brown's class has a lot of students who are making this leaderboard. So great job, Miss Cardillo's class as well. The more people that complete their 5 lessons, you only have to complete 5 lessons a week to get entered in the draw, the more you're contributing to those overall scores. So try really hard this week. There were lots of people who had 3 lessons and 4 lessons. Try every day to set aside about 20 minutes to do your lesson on Dreambox. And then we could have a whole class of students up on the board. I haven't yet seen a whole class up on the board. So well done to these students who are completing the lessons. And I know for my junior friends, sometimes the lessons can take a lot longer. So good work getting some of these numbers up here. Awesome job. And our primary friends, again, we have some classes that have more people finishing their lessons. Make sure that if you're working on Dreambox, you finish those 5 lessons a week. So some really great numbers in the primary classes as well. Excellent job, boys and girls. I'm tallying all of these up, and I have ballots that we're going to be putting into the draw, and we'll be doing a draw soon. So keep up the great work, and I look forward to seeing what next week brings. Great job.